Hi folks, Kyle here. I'm going to take you through a short video about settings in a discussion that you set up for your OFT course. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. I'm in the course that I want to develop a discussion in, and I'm going to do this a little bit differently. Rather than go into modules, I'm going to take us into discussions here. Some of these parts of the course menu, like discussions or quizzes, you can see that they're not visible to students. That's what this little icon means. We can also imagine them as kind of being like folders of themselves in repositories. So if I create a discussion straight into modules, it actually resides in this part of your course database. So rather than create a discussion in a module first, I'm going to create it in discussions and then also show you how to drop it into a module. So let's go ahead and create a discussion. So you can see once I get in discussions here, my discussions themselves are divided into three categories. I've got some pinned discussions here, which is maybe a long running discussions that you want to pin always to the top of this menu or this scrolled thread. And then I've got my individual discussions here, and then any discussions where time has elapsed and they're now closed for student comments. That's how we read this board. If we want to create a new discussion, we're just going to click the plus discussion button up here at the top. The first thing we want to do is give it a title. Then once I do this, I'll click into my rich content editor. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time, typing out or showing you deep features of the rich content editor and how I might use it in discussions, but I do want to just note that this would be where I would type in discussion instructions, the prompt or questions that I want students to answer. I can insert URL links straight into here if I want to. I can insert an image with some text if I want to and have students respond to an image. I could see that happening in a social science class or fine arts class. I can put a math equation in there, and I can get fairly complicated with it. This is a type of, I guess, mathematical typing language called LaTeX, but I could actually put some of those equations in there if I so desired. I can link a YouTube video. I can link a Vimeo video. I can create a video in Canvas Studio and then link it in my discussion here through this menu called Arc. Some of you, depending on the version browser that you're using, might see the word Studio here instead of Arc. So I have quite a few possibilities here of how I might structure a discussion. So let's just put instructions here and then put prompt or prompts here. Let's just say that I want them to respond to the YouTube video. And let's just go in and let's just find one. Let's just find one on John Maynard Keynes, shall we? Okay, here we go. Economic Schools of Thought. There. Okay. And I'm just going to hit my embed button to embed that YouTube video in there. And there it is. Okay. The other thing that you might want to include there is, especially early on in the year, are your ground rules for having a discussion, and you might actually put them in a part of your course somewhere else. Maybe you create them in a page and then refer back to them here. It's entirely up to you and really how you organize your course. But I'm probably going to say, remember our discussion ground rules, and then I'm going to put the word here and just link them here. Let's just assume that this is mine. Copy. Oops, sorry about this. I'm getting to see my lack of navigational skills. Okay, insert my link, and then I want to say special thanks to, because I've gotten this from Peter Connor at Colorado State University at the Institute for Teaching and Learning. So I'm going to copy that, talk on it, insert that. Okay, so they can click here, see these ground rules. Actually, this is a good website, right? It's pretty simple. Like keeps it to like 5. And I like these. Like participate, help others out, ask questions, use your proper writing style. And again, if you have a writing style guide someplace else, great. Respect for diversity, and then no flaming anybody else. It's not bad. You can even add to that, but as a general kind of set of guidelines for discussions, those aren't bad. So once I'm comfortable with that, then I come down here and I have some options.